I'm Nat, and this is James. For over 2 years, we've been sailing the world aboard our floating home, Zephyr. Someone once said that every person can transform the world to one of excitement and adventure. Follow our adventure by clicking the subscribe button and make sure to hit the bell so you don't miss an episode. Become a patron by clicking the Patron logo. You will get early access to weekly videos, exclusive content, and much more.
My baby, I don't cover that, I die for you. I pray to the Lord.
On this week's episode, our final days in Curaçao are a whirlwind of snorkeling, final preparations, last-minute jobs, and helping a fellow sailor move his boat. So sit back and enjoy this week's episode. If you're new to this channel, consider subscribing, liking, and leaving a comment. We greatly appreciate the support. Cheers! We decide to have one last splash in the ocean before planning and organizing our next big passage. So we spend the day with our friends Paul and Tony snorkeling and spearing lionfish.
I've been running so long that my feet don't work no more. Oh no, it ain't easy, darling, when the devil's on my trail. Oh yeah.
What do you got there, Paul?
One of 3 lionfish. I'm going to go back and get some more. Yeah.
So why are you spearing lionfish?
They're an invasive species, and they happen to be delicious. It's the best of both worlds.
Perfect. Go get some dinner, lad.
Yeah, save the world, one taco at a time.
I can't run, I can't hide, I can't stand no more. Oh no, 'cause when the devil's out to get you, you better pray, run slow. Oh, I'm gonna tell you one more time, baby, when the devil's out to get you, you better pray, run slow. Oh no.
Alright guys, so we are off in a few minutes. Our friend Ronald with his boat Argos needs to be moved over to Curaçao Marine Boatyard. So that means we got to take it out of Spanish water, around the corner, and go through the Queen Emma Bridge, which is downtown Curaçao, to get his boat over to the boatyard. It's a cool boat, a bit bigger than ours, so it should be fun. We haven't been out in the open ocean for a while. I think I hear him coming. Let's get going now. Pretty scary, man. It's the first boat I've driven that's not Zephyr.
I know.
Up a bit.
Heels made me go off the rails, but one look at her, she's oh so fine. I know I've got to make her mine. She's just my kind, I can't get her off my mind. She's my kind of woman, I need a soul. Yeah, my kind of woman, I can't let her go. 5 feet of dynamite will keep me dancing through the night. You know, a black cat got nothing on a lucky man.
Through the bridge! How exciting! We got Ronnie at the wheel of his own boat, of course.
Well, we've made it into Curaçao Marine on our friend Ronald's boat called Argo. Came in pretty good. Bit of a tight squeeze past the super yacht. But yeah, we're just waiting now for the guys to come and haul it out of the water. And then, yeah, we should be on our way.
Is it happening?
I think so. There seems to be some action.
Maar dat heb ik toen gedaan en dat ging...
Wow.
Dancing through the night, you know a black cat got nothing on a lucky man.
What's he getting in for?
Yeah, Ronald's jumping in because he's got these like metal plates underneath of this hull for some piece of electronic equipment, and he doesn't want obviously the machine to press on them, break them. He's jumped in the water.
Better be prepared. She's my kind of woman. I need her so. Yeah, my kind of woman. I can't let her.
Yeah.
The old lady.
The old lady.
Dynamite will keep me dancing through the night. You know a black cat got nothing on a lucky man. Yeah, a black cat got nothing on a lucky man.
Well guys, it's been a super hectic week. We kind of made the decision that we were going to leave Curaçao after filming some fun little videos that we really wanted to do for such a long time. We kind of decided it's time to leave Curaçao and head to our next destination. But in preparation for heading anywhere on a boat, there's a lot of things to do. So we have been run off our feet trying to do provisioning, water runs, diesel runs, everything you can imagine. Propane, we didn't want to run out of propane again. Clearing out, customs, immigration, like it's been hectic, but we managed to do it and we are off. So very, very excited. So the dinghy's up. We've just spent all morning cleaning the boat, making sure everything's ready to go. It is now 9 o'clock and James is doing one final weather.
Yeah, just downloading one final bit of weather. It's really good. We've got the we sprung for the Predict Wind Professional. Yeah, we're gonna be at sea for 5 days, so I'm downloading the last batch of weather before we go. And yeah, fingers crossed we have a good passage.
So where are we going?
So we are leaving Curaçao and we're going all the way around Colombia to Linton Bay next to the San Blas Islands.
In Panama!
Woo! So
it's a big trip.
It is. We got about 700 miles. We're going to stay fairly far off the coast here of Colombia. There's quite rough waters around here, and so as you can see, some countercurrents, counter winds. So we're going to put a bit of distance between us and try and settle into these more consistent winds and avoid getting current against us. And I think 5 days later we should arrive. So
all right, off we go. Woo!
We're leaving the entrance here to Spanish waters in Curaçao. It's a little bit of a tricky one. As you can see, shallow bits there. dock there. It's only about 60 feet wide as we leave, so.
It's all fun and games until we hear this across the radio.
High speed, this is the Coast Guard helicopter on your port side on channel 69er. Stop your vessel now, para Subarco. Stop now or we'll shoot at your outboard engines. Move all crew to the front of the ship.
The Coast Guard helicopter, obviously chasing down a boat. We left Curaçao, I think we were about halfway to Aruba. And they're chasing down some boat, and as you just heard, they're gonna shoot out their outboard engine. So I don't know what's going on.
Wow. Why were they on channel 69?
I know. That's why I'm wondering if it's a training exercise, maybe. I can see the helicopter, but I don't see a boat. So the helicopter is just off our port bow now. Sails are flapping everywhere because of these confused seas, and the wind has dropped off, so this sucks.
James eventually calls the warship on the radio, and they tell us that it was just a training exercise. So we go back to relaxing for a bit.
What do we got beside us, baby?
Dolphins!
Never get tired of dolphins, do we?
No, never ever. Join us next week as we continue on our sail to Panama, where everything that could go wrong, goes wrong. Pole back out to the other side, to the other side, to port, to starboard, to port, to starboard. So over this sail. I just want to be there.
Beautiful, and so are you. I wanna make it up to you, start something new.
As you come across the top of Colombia, there's an area near Barranquilla which is renowned for how horrible it is in terms of wind and swell. And we are currently in it right now.
Nat's really, really scared, understandably.
Like, we're so close, and yet it's gonna take us so long to get there, like double the amount that it would normally take us. Just a bit over it. Well, that's the third cargo ship to say no. No, fourth. Fourth cargo ship to say no.
Another day, another ride, trying to sugarcoat.
If you are new to our channel, consider subscribing so you can join the adventure each week aboard Zephyr.
If you would like early access to weekly videos, bonus content, and free merch, click the Patron logo here. This journey is only made possible thanks to our amazing patrons.